welcome back guys. Part 2 of the moving vlog. So basically this vlog is going to be like the Saturday, it's a couple of days later now, but this is going to be the Saturday after we moved in, like day 2 in the apartment. But I wanted to do a quick little intro before that because I filmed kind of a very just like quick, not too fancy or anything, but just like a quick empty apartment tour. But it is like just more or less like a walkthrough. I'm not talking or anything, so I wanted to just kind of quickly have a chat about the apartment as well so that you can kind of know more about it, and then we'll go into the vlog part. So I'll pop in the little quick tour now and then I'll come back and have a chat again.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me, wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All those second chances, they are nothing for us.
So yeah, that is the apartment. Oh my god, we are so happy here so far. Like it's only been like less than a week we've been living here, and I don't know what it is. I think it's just having a bit of extra space and the windows and the light coming in, and like we get the sunrise. I'll show you now. I vlogged our first sunrise here, so I'll pop that in after this chat. But it's just been really nice, and I wanted to say as well, thank you so much for all the messages. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, you know, I knew when I posted a new apartment, it's always kind of exciting and people are always lovely, but like this time it was just a whole new level. I just can't thank you enough for being so supportive, and I don't know, it just really this time I was like taken aback by it. And I mentioned on my Instagram that like ever since I moved to New York, like genuinely, like I'm not making this up, like ever since I moved to New York 7 years ago, I have been like saving pictures of like these kind of apartments, you know, with the big windows and the corner apartment and the views, and like I've been like putting them on my vision boards. Like I'll pop in 3 here from my Pinterest. I have this like secret board on Pinterest where I like have like my vision for the future and like things I want to manifest into my life. Like I'm a big believer in that. Like I'm a really big believer in that anything is possible. Like genuinely, like anything is possible once you're like thinking about it and you're on that kind of like vibe and you're working towards it, and you're kind of just like bringing it into your life, you know, and reminding yourself of like what you're working towards. And I think a lot of you who followed me for a while know that I've been working towards something like this. So I think that when, you know, we got the windows and we got the nice kind of bigger apartment, that lots of you were like, yay, like she did it. And I think you just felt happy for me, so thank you so much, because I really noticed it. Like every single message, I read them all, and I was just taken aback, like truly taken aback. Because at the end of the day, like it's just an apartment, and there's much nicer apartments out there than this, and loads of new houses and everything. But I just think for Tommy and I, it was kind of like this milestone, and I think you noticed that as well, and like you realized that too, so thank you so much. But anyway, you saw a little quick look at the apartment tour. Sorry it was a little bit kind of quick and I didn't really even talk or anything when I did that. It was the day we were moving in and the movers were about to be here. I was rushing, and you know when you're just like trying to get something done quickly. But as you saw from the video, it's a 1-bedroom flex, they call it. So some people actually, when we moved in first, we were looking for a 2-bedroom initially, because I kind of wanted just like a separate little area for like work, basically just to have a desk. And now that we're working from home so much, like that was the goal. But then we came across this apartment, obviously saw the big windows and the curve and like the big bedroom, and we were like, oh, actually we really like that. But then as you saw from the video, there's that little area. So what people do in these apartments, they were telling us, and they showed us some pictures and stuff, but basically people put like a temporary wall with a door in that area, and like lots of people will turn it into an office, or if they have children they'll make it a nursery or like a little children's room. I don't think you'd fit like a bed in there. You might fit a full bed or like a single bed for a child or something, but I don't think you'd fit like a big bed. But it's perfect for if you need like a separate office space or kind of a studio or nursery, as I said. So initially that was our plan, like we were going to look into doing the wall, and like we still are, but now the more we're kind of living here, we're like, oh, do we want to put up the wall? Like we just love that the room like wraps around fully. Obviously some people use it as a dining area as well that don't need that extra kind of workspace, but we're thinking now I might just like get my desk and like set up how I'd want it to look and see what it feels like without the wall maybe, and then if I still think that I want to do the wall and like just kind of separate it off, then we will. But we're gonna just play it by ear. Let me know what you think. I think like either way it'll be fine, and there's kind of pros and cons to both ways, because I feel like if there was a wall it would feel a bit separate and kind of like a separate workspace, but then also if there wasn't the wall, like I'd be able to just like look out at all these windows while I was working, which I think would be really nice as well. So yeah, we're kind of like in between what to do, but let me know in the comments what you think. And then obviously we have the living room off that, and there's the kitchen, and like Tommy keeps laughing at me like I will not shut up about how much I love there's one of those like full fridges, which also first time having a full fridge since I moved to New York, but at the front of it there's like an ice maker and a water, like filter water. So basically you just go up with your glass of my iced coffee, like fill in all the ice, and I literally love it so much. And like it's not something that's that exciting, but I'm so excited about just a small thing like that. And I think that living in New York, like you do appreciate the small things when you get a bit of an upgrade in something. So that, yeah, the little kitchen, and then we have the guest bathroom like on the way in as well, which is really handy to have. And then I also really like the kind of entrance like foyer area. I have kind of an idea for that, and even for the whole apartment I'm always a little bit slow to show the empty kind of undone apartment tour, but then I also think it's cool to show you the before, because then you can come along on the decorating journey and the process and see how things change. So yeah, this is basically the before. Very excited to start working now on getting into the after stage. I have lots of ideas, and I think probably in the next vlog now I'll talk to you about some of the ideas I have for the place. Maybe I'll bring you some, like bring you shopping with me. We have like our couch and our bed in here right now, but they're both going to be going, I think, because we can finally do a king bed in the bedroom, which is amazing. First time having a king bed. We have a queen in there right now, and it's fine, but we have the room for a king, so we're going to just do that. And then the couch also just doesn't, it's not really the right vibe. It's not so much the shape, I just think it's a bit small for the space. I think either we're going to do like two kind of couches, like matching ones with some chairs, or else maybe something like a curved vibe in front of the windows or something. So I have ideas, I just need to find the right things. But until now we're going to just obviously keep the couch in here and the bed. I mentioned that in my last video, but that's the apartment. Hope you enjoyed seeing the little kind of proper look at it. There will be lots of changes and lots of progression, so definitely subscribe to my channel if you kind of want to see that whole journey. And also on Instagram I'll be showing loads too, so at retroflame on Instagram. And now the rest of this vlog is going to be the day after we moved in. Basically I vlogged that whole day, so that'll kind of bring you up to speed on like some of the organizing, and you'll see all that. And then the day after that, I didn't vlog that day, but basically we moved in on Friday. I vlogged all day Saturday, which you'll see now. And then on the Sunday, I played with an Irish football team, and I broke my finger, my ring finger, which has definitely been a nuisance, and it's kind of slowed down my progress here, to be honest, because I broke it on Sunday, then I had to go to urgent care and stuff on Monday, and then another doctor Tuesday, and then an occupational therapist to get the splint on Wednesday. So I feel like it kind of just like took up the whole week. So now that this is sorted though, the vlogs will continue from here. So yeah, I'm back vlogging again now. I'm over the nuisance of it. It's just gonna take, I think, 6 weeks in this ugly little black thing, but it is what it is. Could be so much worse. I'm just grateful it wasn't like my arm or my leg or my ankle or something like that. Would have been so much worse. But anyway, I'm gonna stop talking now, show you the rest of the vlog. It's a Saturday and I show you like the wardrobes and like organization, everything. So you get to see a lot more of the apartment. And then part 3 will be more about like the decorating and basically showing you whatever else I get up to this week and like the other rest of the progress and stuff I make. So yeah, let's get into it. Good morning. It's about 6:30 and we also have the sunrise in this apartment. Oh, look at that light. Good morning from the new place. Look at that sunshine. It's a beautiful day again. Also, the only clothes I can find and access are my sports clothes, so please ignore what I'm wearing. But basically, I am up and at 'em, just had a shower, about to tackle all these boxes that I can see in front of me right now, but I do have help. So Jamie from a company called Hoarderly, they're like a professional organization company here in New York, and I've worked with her actually I think in all my apartments. I've known her for years, so when I knew I was moving in here I was like, oh Jamie, do you have any day free like this weekend if you could come and just even help with the wardrobes? So she's going to come at 9 today and start doing the wardrobes in the bedroom. We'll see how we get on. I'm not sure how much time we're going to have, but while she's doing that, I'm going to start the kitchen and the bathroom, I think, get those two set up because they're obviously like two important things. And yeah, we'll just go from there. Like the living room probably will be the last to get sorted. I'm going to just like keep the boxes and like our office area. I'm just going to put all the boxes over to that corner and we'll figure that out next week, but I want to just get the basics kind of set up today. But yeah, it's a beautiful morning. We got the sunrise. Oh, I knew we'd get a good sunrise here because we're facing east, but I wasn't really sure like how it would be. You know, you don't know until you're like actually in here. It's so nice, like really, really nice. I think big statement, but I think better than the last apartment, and you all know how much I loved the sunrise in the last apartment. But yeah, just really happy now to be moved in and starting to settle in. But I'm gonna head out first. It's just 8 o'clock now. Jamie gets here at 9, so I'm gonna head out, get some coffee, get something to eat, and then come back and tackle all this. Okay, let's go get some coffee. Getting a juice because I feel like I need the nutrition more than a coffee, so I'm gonna have this first and a croissant balance, and then I'll get a coffee once Jamie arrives later. Okay, we're back home. We have our masks on because Jamie's just here from Hoarderly. We're gonna start the kitchen, me and Tommy, and then the girls are here and just vlogging. They're about to help me. Jamie's here too, taking some before pictures. So they're gonna work on the wardrobes and then we're gonna get started on the kitchen. Okay, we've just finished the wardrobe organization. Jamie is literally the best person ever after today in New York. We've literally gone from so many boxes to hardly any, and all the wardrobes now are like perfect, ready to go. I'm going to show you in the vlog now this evening. So if anyone is in New York and you need some help, if you're moving or just want to do a reorganization, I'll link them down below. Guys, I can't get over the wardrobes. First of all, I thought we wouldn't have enough space. Like, we have extra wardrobes, but for some reason I didn't think that they were like I don't know, I didn't really know, but we have so much extra space. I've never had extra space. The only thing we do have to do is just figure out my shoes, but we're going to do something. There's like this big open wall here, so I think we're going to do like a closed off shoe storage kind of situation there. Like, I'm not going to do the shoe walls in this apartment. I want the bedroom to be very like minimal and like zen kind of vibe, so we're going to work on that together, and she's going to come back and finish that for me. Tommy's wardrobe is so good, like wow, such a good job. And then the coat closet when you come in is really nice, and we have room for some storage up here, and then we got our suitcases in down here, which is amazing. Let me show you. Actually, I forgot I Instagram story, but I didn't vlog. Okay, so this is Tommy's wardrobe. Unreal. What do you think?
I don't think it's ever been that tidy.
I know. Wow, that's like the best like closet situation you've had. She just needs to get, I think, some baskets for these, she was saying, and something else for down here. But other than that, it's pretty much done. Like, these dividers are so handy, and then like so much room for everything. So that's his one. And this is our coat closet when you walk in. So we just have like all our winter coats, mine, and then Tommy's and his blazers and stuff. And then she squeezed our suitcases in here, which is perfect, because at least they're like still easy to access, but they're just out of the way. They're like a nightmare to store in New York apartments sometimes. That's perfect. And then these are like some of my winter bits and pieces, and like we've had these IKEA boxes for so long, so yeah, they're pretty handy. Like, I might switch them out down the line to something different, but for now they're perfect. And I'm going to label these better. I just put them on kind of roughly earlier, and we've room now for one more, which is great. Maybe like our spare linens and stuff can go in there, so that's perfect. And then in the bedroom, this is closet number 1. Ignore this stuff, I have to put it away. So this is, I think, just my tops, all my tops and t-shirts, and there's some cardigans here, and then I have some jeans here, and then some of my like more colored, not that they're very colorful, but not my black and white bags basically are up there. And then she repurposed these side tables. Actually, I was actually going to sell these, and she saw them and said they'd actually be perfect, so we put like my dressy pants there, and then she has to get something for here, she was saying, for my shorts. And then this is my swimwear, which I might get something a bit prettier for the swimwear, but for now that's great. And then the shoes we're going to work on, as I said. She's coming back tomorrow, and we're going to fix them. And then the other closet, oh, look at the evening light, so pretty. The other closet is here, and look, we just have like space. I haven't had that in so long. Here we have like mainly all my dresses, and she organized them like kind of in winter, like in season, and then I think length, she was saying. So like we have summer long ones and summer short ones. She explained the whole thing to me anyway, and like it's literally perfect. And then this is like loungewear over here, spare hangers, like what? I've never had room for spare hangers. And then my belts are at the end, and then just some of my like go-to kind of sweatshirts that I put on every day, and then black and white bags up here. So yeah, we've made lots of progress today. I'm absolutely exhausted, so I think I'm gonna leave it at that for today and just do more tomorrow. I do have a football game tomorrow, and Jamie's coming back as well tomorrow to do a few bits, but yeah, we have all day tomorrow, and I have all next week, so I'm not gonna rush it. I kind of want to get the organization and organizing done first, like of what we have, and then I'll start kind of doing the actual interiors, like the designing part of it. And then the office right now, where the office will be, right now I've just put everything that we haven't unpacked here. So this looks a bit messy, but yeah, I just needed one area to put stuff, and we're gonna go through the rest of that tomorrow. And yeah, we're getting there. Very productive day. Okay, we need a break. We're gonna go over to Ken and David's new place and see it. Tommy hasn't seen it yet. And then we brought some rosé, so we might have a drink. Maybe go to the park. It's such a nice day in New York, so we're finally getting to enjoy the evening now. Oh, it's so nice to be back in the Upper East Side. I'm so happy to be like walking distance from Central Park again. Such a treat. We were actually just thinking back, like when we, oh it's loud, when we came to New York first on our J1, we literally shared like a single bed in a house with like, what, 7 people, or yeah. It was like a closet room that they put a bed into basically. So we've come a long way.